Okay guys, what I picked up here is I picked up a, I don't even know how to say that name. I'm not gonna try. Injector tester, I got it from Amazon. I want to see if I can do something with this one injector that's screwed up on the ski. What you do is you hook up positive and negative on the battery, and then you can set pulse mode. I was already playing with it some. So you got 0, you set it to 1, 2, 3, or 4. When you hit pulse, it starts pulsating the injector. I'll see if I can show you. You hook up positive, negative on the injector. You set it to, let's say, 4. You can hear it. So I hit the button, it starts and it stops. When I ordered this one, it had the option for like $2 more to get these things, which supposedly you can hook up to the injector and then hook it up to a can of carb clean so you can see if it works. So we're gonna give that a try and see what it does. Okay guys, while doing this, since I tried it and I didn't film it, watch where you have your controller box sitting. Mine was kind of sitting in this plastic tray that I got here, which is pretty good against chemicals, but apparently that box is not. And the carb clean, such as this, will melt said plastic, such as this. So, besides that, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to help me here and film for you guys, so I can show you guys how to do this and make a mess and hopefully not hurt yourself. Make sure while doing this you do wear eye protection so you don't get stuff in your eyes, because it sprays all over and makes a heck of a mess. So you can see how it's spraying. This injector is not spraying quite right, so I'm gonna see if I can keep toying with it and maybe get it to clear. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'll see what I can do. Alright guys, as you guys can see, we got the pulse jet thing on there, and you can hear it going, so we're gonna try not to make too big of a mess. So as you can see, this injector really just is not spraying. So there's pressure on it, it's not going. So sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So we're gonna try to get this cleaned. I'm gonna see if I can get it cleaned. Earlier I had it spraying a little bit, but now it's not. So we're gonna keep screwing around with it like this, and we're gonna see if I can get it cleaned. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, we'll find out. So I'm gonna try changing the pulse jet settings here so we can see if it makes a difference. Right there, before it was on a continuous mode. We're gonna set it to the medium. We're gonna just give it another try and see. So, didn't make any difference. Nothing coming out. So as you guys can see, the injector is definitely blocked. So we're gonna keep screwing around with it and see what we can do. All right, I was saying it wasn't going, and I wasn't quite right with what I was saying. I mean, it was spraying, but when I was looking at it, it was only spraying on half the nozzle. So you guys can see, there we go, there's 8 ports in this, okay? Only half of it was spraying. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys where it's all spraying and how it looks, and it's different. The camera view wasn't the best before. When you guys were seeing it, it looked like it was spraying because you were seeing it from the side view and not a top view. When you guys looked at it from a top view, you can only see half, where now I got it spraying on all of it. I kept playing around with it, and not the best thing to do is to take something like this and use it to clean it, because these are calibrated, yada yada yada. But with this one, what it was the whole nozzle had dirt caked to the end of it. I think just light rust from it being submerged, because the ski was sunk before I got it and they left water in the intake valve. So it was sunk on the trailer, so it wasn't like it got in the cylinder, it was just sitting up against the valve, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna see if I can get another, my camera assistant to come back and we can film some more. So it's just some family that's over that I'm bugging to help while I'm working on this thing, because I forgot my tripod at home and I'm not at home right now, so. Alright guys, so we got it all set up again, and we're gonna put some more pressure to it. I'm just gonna do a single short pulse, then I'm gonna go through to the medium, long, and continuous so you guys can see it. Now that I got the nozzle pretty cleaned, it's kind of a pain because you gotta hold all this together while pushing down on a can. So like that. As you guys can see, it's spraying a lot better. We're gonna go ahead and show you the medium now. So we got a full circle when you watch it, instead of just half of the nozzle. And then this is the long. I don't know if you guys can see that well. That's why I said it makes a mess when doing it. Everything just wants to come apart. So I guess the can's got a lot of pressure in it. So, and then I want to show you guys continuous mode real quick. So, just gonna start the pulse. So, but as you guys can see now, it's got a full circle, full pattern to the spray. And that's more or less what it should be. So, okay guys, we put the injector back in to verify that it's working right now. There, which I don't know if you guys could hear me, so I'm going to tell you anyway. What I went through and did is pulled each spark plug lead off to cut spark to that cylinder to make sure I had a drop. And I did manage to get a noticeable drop in each cylinder. So now the only thing left to do is to take the ski out and go test it. We got voltage to the battery, which is good. Now we got the cylinder problem fixed. So now it drops on all cylinders. If you guys look on one of my earlier videos, you'll see when I'm running it, I pull off one cylinder and it doesn't drop any RPM. So that cylinder wasn't getting enough fuel because the injector was screwed up. And now it's getting enough fuel that it's making a difference in the RPM. So when I pulled the injector off, it was dropping now like it should do. So now we are ready to take this thing out, go give it a try. Hopefully it'll run good and work good.